Hello again. This is Jenny and Lachey from Friends of Madison County Animals. This is our March 2021 FOMCA Moments through the Madison County Public Library. Thank you for tuning in.
Okay, so coming into March, we're getting into spring and warm weather, and it is bugs, bugs, bugs. And that can be a problem for your pets as well as for people. So the big three that we're watching out for right now coming into spring are fleas, ticks, and worms. And those can be a problem not only because they're problems for your pets, but they get onto your pets and then they come into the house and they can be problems for people.
Yes, it's not just a nuisance, it's a health hazard for people and animals, especially in our large rural county. Our environment, this rural wooded environment, is in particularly conducive to these little critters. Thinking about fleas first, fleas are not only pesky, but they are also hazardous to the animal's health. I know right now lots of conscientious pet owners are bringing their animals in, as they should, during a really cold winter season, but spring is coming. And as your animals, especially if they're outdoor, indoor animals, it is very easy to pick up fleas. The flea life cycle happens very quickly. Also, fleas spread disease. Fleas transmit germs that cause disease primarily through the processes of feeding on hosts, through fecal contamination. When infected flea feces poop, also called flea dirt, are scratched into an open wound. And oh my goodness, that just makes me itch.
I know, that makes you want to scratch. And you can imagine how uncomfortable that would be for your pet.
Yes, it is in particularly hazardous for, causing skin issues, and a lot of suffering because of these little parasites. But there are things that we can do as pet owners, responsible pet owners, to minimize this. And like I said before, the CDC has some excellent advice on their website for, keeping the pet area clean, keeping, there's the diatomaceous earth that you can sprinkle if you have like a feral cat shed or cottage. And definitely, reach out to us at FOMCA. We can help give some advice in this area too. We have one of three local veterinarians that we work really closely with here in Madison County who talk to us at length about these pesky parasites. Dr. Sheldon is from French Broad Mobile Vet, and she is such an asset to our very large rural county because she actually takes her pickup truck and she goes out to people's homes to check on their pets and to provide her services. I've included her website, her URL here. And like I said, she works very closely with FOMCA. So we deeply respect Dr. Sheldon. Is there anything that you want to chime in there, Jenny?
Just that, that's amazing that she is willing to come to your home, and that makes it really convenient for people. So please do reach out to her. I think you said it.
Yeah, and here is just a short clip of Dr. Sheldon. This is she does meet clients on the Marshall Island as well, and she was actually working with this little dog Sadie, and this on the Marshall Island, and we were actually able to get an interview with her on this topic. So we'll just listen to what she has to say.
We always want to get a fecal evaluation on the pets to see what parasites they have. Many of the parasites that dogs and cats can carry can be transmitted to us as humans. It also tells me what kind of heartworm prevention I want to use for them. With Sadie today, we used a 6-month combination that takes care of heartworms and GI parasites. The next thing that we need to worry about for Sadie is how we keep ticks and fleas off. Fleas are a nuisance, and ticks are a very big problem. They can carry diseases that can make the dogs very sick. And secondarily, if those ticks get on us and they have Lyme disease, that can make us sick too.
That was great information.
So these are, this is some information from the Center for Disease Control about some of the ticks that are very common in our area here in Western North Carolina, as well as all of the yellow area that you see there on the map. So we have black-legged ticks, deer ticks, American dog ticks, and brown dog ticks. And you can read more on that too at the CDC's website. But you know, those make your animals sick and they can get on you and make you very sick.
Yes. In addition to the information about ticks, I know Dr. Sheldon mentioned heartworms, and this graphic just shows, you know, as warmer weather comes, along with it comes mosquitoes. So, you know, protecting your furry friend against these parasitic infections is crucial. Reaching out to your local veterinarian or reaching out for vet assistance if you need it is what any responsible pet owner should do. In this graphic, it shows you the mosquito, you know, biting the dog, and then later, when without any kind of treatment or intervention, heartworms develop. The same for cats. Your cat can get heartworm if bitten by a mosquito, and the larva ends up becoming heartworms. And adult heartworms, I did not know this, can live inside a cat for 2 to 3 years. Some symptoms I read about on the CDC website is like a constant cough, vomiting. So if you recognize these symptoms in you know, your dog or your cat, it is very important that you reach out to a local veterinarian and get your animal tested. Anything else you want to add there, Jenny, before we listen to Dr. Sheldon again?
Just that, you know, heartworms can be deadly as well. And so when they do get a really bad heartworm infection, they do have to be treated by that. And the treatment itself can be pretty intense for the pet. So the prevention side of things is a whole lot easier and a whole lot less expensive than dealing with the, now we have a full-blown heartworm infestation.
That is excellent. Yes, preventative care is key. So let's listen to what Dr. Sheldon has to say further on the matter.
Intestinal parasites, tick-borne disease, and heartworm disease, fleas and ticks, those are the big parasite pathogens that we have to take care of on our pets on a monthly basis. Today, I'm going to give Sadie an injection that has a 6-month heartworm preventative that will also take care of intestinal parasites. If you choose not to use heartworm preventative, that is not my recommendation, but if that is an option, I would definitely use a monthly intestinal parasite control. Parasites in this environment are always around, and they can be transmissible to people.
One of the scariest things that she's mentioned in both video clips is that it's transmissible to people.
Yes. And intestinal parasites, you know, we think often about fleas and ticks. We don't always think about those intestinal parasites that could really cause damage.
Yes, so let FOMCA help you get connected to services. We encourage you. We're making an effort to reach out to the community regarding these issues that pet owners experience. You know, let us talk to you about, you know, give us a call and let us talk to you about the services that, you know, we can help you with to promote pet health, assistance for emergency vet care clinic, and flea and tick medications. And of course, This is for qualifying clients, but like we have said before in our FOMCO moments, our office manager, Tricia Rusco, does an excellent job of taking the time to talk to our clients about each individual circumstance. So we do encourage you to reach out to us. The number is 828-649-9798. And this concludes our March FOMCO moments. Thank you for tuning in.
Thank you for watching.